trick of the dark one. Ten of Swords in reverse. Somebody might be getting moved out of the way for a union to come together. You know, a lot of these people with this individual energy, God is in you, individual activity. What the real gag is to, again, disperse everybody from, yeah, individuality, but like the real conduit. It's like for those thousands of years, somebody was giving light, or a certain type of being has been here giving light for this day. And people want to steal that away to disperse it and make something more chaotic, but they're acting like they're doing something positive. It's weird. Like putting a little bit, a couple dollars in somebody's pocket can make somebody feel like they're better than somebody, and it could really throw everything off kilter. It's like a distraction, problem, reaction, solution, distraction. The whole thing, I was just thinking about like slavery in general, making people pay, or forced labor, making people that are very valuable work for nothing or almost nothing to get something accomplished. It's like they're trying to create like a burnout system. You know, I used to always see my mother-in-law when we were having like cookouts and stuff like this and bring food and share food. When she would be cleaning up or picking up plates after the children, she really wouldn't be eating that much. For the past couple of years that I have been over there, she hadn't been eating that much. She would just like nibble off of the plates and stuff like this as she threw them in the garden. It was plenty of food. She cooked the food. It wasn't like she was like a beggar or she was like a crumb snatcher or something. But I noticed I never really seen her sit down and eat with us. She was serving. People were serving themselves, but I never really seen her sit down with a plate of food and eat it. She would just pick off of like the kids' plates or as the stuff was going in the trash. And I noticed there's an energy on me like that now. But I think what I don't like about it is that I invested so much time, right? And it's like now the children are making, doing their own thing, making their own money. I felt we were getting into an argument yesterday about being inconsiderate. The doors being left unlocked and open when I'm sleeping down here. Everybody else sleep upstairs. Me and the baby sleep down here. I just think I got fed up with like inconsiderate things, like walking into rooms of messes that I didn't make, right? Things like this, right? It's somebody forgetting the one little detail or something like this, right? Or every time I ask for something, somebody bring the wrong thing back. Something like this, right? After I'm doing like a favor, like babysitting, oh, can you grab me this? It's always the wrong thing or something. And it kind of like flared up, right? But I feel like I saw myself last night. I was cleaning up because they left food in the other room, in the library room. And I went back there and there was like chicken wings or something. Because like the D baby was eating chicken like on the couch. Like the couch was like the plate and it was grease and chicken crumbs all over the couch seat. And I'm like, dude. And I think my daughter was still just mad about I think she was just mad about the argument. We didn't apologize. We just kind of went our separate ways for the rest of the day. And I think she was like out of spite. Like I'm like, dude, it's chicken grease and chicken bones and chicken crumbs all over the couch. You see what I'm saying? So I went in there and I picked up the plate and I was throwing it in the trash and it was a chicken wing on there and I bit off of it a couple times and I threw it in the trash. It would seem like this energy of, I feel like it's something about these coal miners digging from the earth, but then offering the earth a little bit, but giving everybody else a whole bunch and then making it like the earth is nibbling off of what everybody else has, but the whole substance that's holding together is what you took from the earth in the first place without asking. So, and it's something about like using these women some kind of way in some type of servitude, and if they don't fit the bill, they're already searching for someone to replace that person, or to call that person mentally ill or sick, or get them with a crime and get them out of there so they can get a younger or somebody else in on, instead of treating what they have right. And these are people that treat their products right. They keep their room tidy, they keep their cars, their old cars, they fix them up and all this other stuff. But when it comes to their wives, they don't put that same. I feel like this is a group of men, they're trained like this. They don't invest love or decent conversation with their wives and stuff like this, and affection. They keep this from them. Um and like I said, they don't invest and tune up their wives the same way they do with the rest of their vehicles or their cars or the rest of their things. And these are people that pride themselves on, you got to take care of what you got. But they will have the main person, their helpmeet that God gave them, that has been very pleasing to them, right? Regardless of what this person has going on in their own life, you would not be able to see it if you just if you just watch these families. You would not be able to see it. You see what I'm saying? You would not be able to see that. Okay. Um, but I feel like, again, in one of these situations, they could have had the wife holding on to my queendom energy, and then now they're giving me the queendom energy, but it's nothing left. It's kind of like signifies nothing being left. But it's something about these children that are created with the whores, or that these aliens or these other entities are creating and splicing off of us and them, that are getting the gist of things. You get what I'm saying? It's like somebody trying to force a burnout on a wife. They don't look, they're not taking care of themselves as well, but the wife have put so much into the family. And I think that's what the whole conversation and argument. And then the children are acting like little bitches, barking at the mother, like the father. So he's got them all on a leash. It's like he's fucking the daughters, and they're on a leash, and they're biting and snipping and sniffing around the mom, and saying what the mom is doing wrong, but they don't see what the dad is doing because it's an outside influence. You see what I'm saying? And it's not my shadow energy, so whose is it? You see what I'm saying? So there's something like this, because you could never devalue a woman like me. Instead of letting these women go, they will hold on to them and take all their assets, and then make them unattractive or unappealing, or release private information about them so that another man will not think of this person as a treasure. And these men are going to be punished in this season. They're going to be shown how, because this is the energy what I feel like God made God so mad to say, okay, go on through here in the past 2 years, and just kill all them little niggas. You understand? So they try to get a hold of the gates and things like this, so that this will not happen. But there's another way around it, because they were already killing God's seed. Okay, so it is warranted. It is warranted to balance the scales. It's warranted. Now, some of these men could have had a kind heart, and they were splicing your seed too. And they thought, because this little trinket of something that they were doing for you, or that their women were doing for you, um, you know, their offspring or whatever, that was enough. You should be just shutting up and being happy that I'm even or incorporating your DNA or something like this, if they were to, in situations. Okay. So it's something like it's a controlled demolition. It is a social construct, a demolition of a. It's not the woman's fault at all. It's like a. You see how this put, because these people don't like God. These are women that at least try to focus on God or something. They don't like this. It could have been the same spirit on my grandfather. I think at some point in time, my grandfather started being irritated with my grandmother because of her thoughts on the Bible or the Word. But what I'm picking up on is that was not my grandfather. They had already replaced my grandfather with a Mosesian. They had already replaced my grandfather with a Moses energy, and this person is trying to act like they're God, Jesus, all the children, all the power, something like this. But it's really the devil. So a Moses spawn or something is trying to act like they're Jesus or the Christ or something, but it's really the devil. They're trying to use this energy of the vice grip here, around the spade. Call a spade or an ace. Okay, this person has the Bible. They're putting a vice grip on this person because the Bible. So whatever they're doing with Biden and eradicating or getting rid of the Bible or something, that fake shit is fake because he can't call that shot. All right. Yeah. So this could be the devil trying to take God's bitch or something like this. Do you understand? Do you understand what I'm saying? I mean, this is and get her pregnant too. It's almost making me think about that whole fight between Blueface and what's his name, Soldier Boy. Okay, that's still the niece energy, or that's still that's them. I call them the worms or the worm lip people because they all have those lips like that. The Jacob, you worm, right? These people have like their girl Kayla, the chocolate cocoa puff chocolate skin. She got the prettiest brown skin I probably ever seen. Healing, but she has like this healing channel or something like this. But I know that these people were bullying me behind the scenes under the rule or the reign of their mother, Peach McIntyre's clone. Um, the Hierophant, something high priestess or whatever her name is. She got the little orange hair with the bun on top. These girls like to wear buns. Phoenix Marvelous. The one girl, I call her the firefighter girl. Um, Empress Diaries or something like this. These girls. This bun could represent something about with this devil energy here. This could represent something that these girls are wearing these particular buns here. But we see that this is the sun here with this pregnant woman. So somebody knows who the sun is, okay? But this is a rage, a lady of rage. I rock rough and stuff with my Afro puffs. So there's a huge things with girls wearing Afro puffs again. This could be also representing the horns or these things. They're trying to swap destinies with these seed in God's seed or something like this, okay? This could also have something to do with I was looking at 5G towers and stuff like this. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9. Oh, this is the Nine of Swords. Okay, I couldn't really see that. So I don't know what this is about these 9 horns or 9 senses or 9 ether or 9 ethereal or 9D. That Dr. Mambu or whatever from Africa, Rise Africa or whatever. This is this 9D, whatever this is here. Whatever this is, this cultural or this people going more spiritual, this is Africa. This is not America. It's like some type of invasion here. And it's not going to benefit us in the end. So some of these people could have been told to bring their money from their American brides to Africa to build, or to splice seed confirmation or something like this. It would be a good idea. And some of these people what maybe didn't realize. Also, the more African breeds here, like that could be Africa and Ireland with the cell tick, because these are cell towers with this energy. This could be something here. It's not really the luck of the Irish. Well, they lucky that they connected to some of these entities here when it comes to some of these people, because they was able to siphon or to cleave on to them. You know what I'm saying? So I was hearing the song Wolves, and I'm like, what does that mean? And, oh, so the wolves, okay, even if I was a wolf, okay, the wolves are siding with the monkeys or the rhesus energies, and they're claiming to be the devil. So this is like this is like India, like not Indian, but India, and excuse me, whatever the devil energy would be in America, because I feel like the wolves go with whatever. They could be ravenous right now. But if it was the real Christ or the real energy working with them, they may not be ravenous. But whatever this is that they've been doing to try to exile the real sun is made these people have ravenous and haughty. So if this is Caesar and the wolves working together, um, or they've been compromised, um, they're going against God, because it's like they're helping Caesar keep what belongs to God. Now, the wolves could be some of the older clans, wolf clans and stuff like this. This is native. This is a little bit older. So, it's a little bit older here. I feel like they want the son to speak the peace or speak with, and they're offended. And these are the people that are holding on to these different agencies here that have something to do with keeping people going, recycling, you know what I'm saying? So it's not a good time to die, because these people will feel like, oh, what did you say when you were doing this? We're not gonna do this or whatever. Like these are procedures that have to. Like, it doesn't matter if you don't like the person or not. If you don't like, if you deal with that kind of energy, you should not be at these facilities doing whatever the fuck you're doing. It's bottom line. If you're gonna say, oh, this in the 5th grade, this person did this. Okay, I'm about to mess up their ascension, or I'm gonna mess up. These people should not be there. Why do we even have it then? You might as well let people just die naturally or something like this, instead of being in the hands of whatever this is. Because whatever these people have, it belonged to the Christ first. None of this stuff is theirs. So you're talking about a mass exodus or a mass deportation. But I feel like whatever this is, people are really cocky over here. They've already compromised something to a level where they feel like if anybody's going, then it's you or these other people or something. But it could be that way. But I'm telling you I am that Tower Empress, and the shit is going to come tumbling down, because all of this stuff is connected to me through something deeper than what you can see. There's no moving. So they want to torture somebody, and they want you to feel like you want to die, or this, oh, I just want to die. There's a way to combat that. So I have a couple of scriptures that Source showed me this morning, and we're going to just go ahead and go into these. We're not going to spend too much time, but they're going to be short verses. We're just going to pull like 10, like, I think I'm going to do something different. I'm going to just pull like 10 cards on them and see what we can pick up from, because this could be remember, on this channel is always past, present, and future. People, they know what's up and they know what they did, and so they know why we have to do it that way on this channel. All right, so this sword energy with this legend, turning a whole family in the reverse, or this could be this girl when she was little. If this is this Issa, because this is something about the sword or something. Somebody could be saying that they're the legend here by flipping over a family unit or something, but this could be their family. I'm hearing that this is this person's future family. This is not because somebody didn't dismantle somebody's family because it was never a real, like something was never a real family or something. I mean, I'm not trying to sound cold or something. I just have to say it the way. So you have to be able to be a ruler or a leader. You got to be able to be out of your feelings. So anybody that call themselves retaliating against somebody that ain't even in the game with them or ain't even fighting them, speaking the truth, you have a problem already. I've already defeated you. If you think that me saying something on my channel, I could be anywhere in the world with this channel, that you have to come and try to do something to combat against me, or you already did this when we were supposed to be friendly, you already lost. So this is somebody's future family here. This is my sword. It's always going to be my sword. The sword. This is some sword. This is a. Ooh, how about that? Ooh, swine. This is a sword in some mud or some putty. This is not the sword in the stone. So somebody is calling out something too soon. This is actually this person and their children that's in the reverse here. This is their future for doing whatever they did. Okay? Because somebody could be trying to say you stole somebody from somebody, but no. See, this person don't know about the other. And that's why I said somebody with the Galactic Federation is trying to hide something. They don't know about the earlier. I'm hearing They Don't Know About Us. The John B. song. Okay? Something what people say they don't know about you and me. Put it out your mind, cause it's jealousy. Now, I don't necessarily think that this person's name is John, or this is even who I think represents that energy in the industry. I just think that that's a vibe. Somebody could, like I said, somebody might not even knew that somebody was in their energy before they met them. Get it? So we got a couple scriptures, and I know people don't want to hear them, but it links up with everything here. right? A lot of these people have turned away from that, and that's going to be their problem. Or something's taking too long. We got to hustle. We got to get out there and get this money. They ain't getting money over there. But I told you, this is another way of how people are going to find out that none of that money mattered or made a difference. This is somebody's future family. Okay? Somebody thinks that you should be relieved by this, or somebody is relieved. They don't want a family with this person. It was all about money in the first place. Something is more moist and gooey somewhere else. Somebody is very callous. This person could have been callous, and now they've, since they latched on to this person, and made you a secondary. They can't never make me a secondary energy, but that's on paper they got. So this person does have access, or could have access. If they kidnap my man and he's in Milwaukee with these people right now, or somewhere else in another land, Puerto Rico, wherever it is, and they're doing something with their minions here. Like, I know what I was talking about when I told you somebody was doing something strange with ISIS or ICE. Okay? Somebody was like, yeah, we're doing this or whatever, but they already had in their mind that they wanted my family, my man or something. They were getting rid of the wrong people. We already did this several times. These were the jewels of God that somebody was getting rid of. Somebody is timid, okay? This could be the person that's around this person or was with this person. Or something, somebody could have did something and they could have finally got in trouble for this, okay? Yeah, choke somebody with this hose. I just looked at this hose on my neighbor's wall. What I heard was, whether it was past, present, or future, somebody tried to use that hose to hang me with it or something, like spiritually. I don't know what the fuck, okay? And when my neighbor was gone for them couple of days and I was about to be concerned and go knock on her door to make sure she was okay, she could have even died and came back to life, is what I'm hearing, right? And also, somebody wanted me to go over there and check so they could try to blame something on me. And also, I was hearing that somebody else was hiding in there trying to take a baby from me. Okay? That throughout the years, there's some baby bones or something in that lady's backyard, period. But I feel like it has something to do with the way people do things around here. The people that can see ghosts and see entities, this is the way they do. They think something is unclean, they're going to remove it. But somebody is really just making it seem like, say that they were using a channeling system where they find out if these alleged, these ghost kings are coming around trying to or these alien kings, because this is a very highly Ezekiel's area. If they were coming around and planting their seed, people were just killing them because they didn't want you to gain power. So one of these younger girls in the Bible, or seen as a younger energy, or they could have made her childish, or she could have been the most high and then they brought her down to being childish. She didn't let them in, but other people let them in. This could be the warrior of the group. But they knew that if they let their friends in and pile up on her, that would eventually tire somebody out, right? So they were trying to stop from new breed, like from your if your breed was seen to be the best, whatever they were doing to make it seem like you can't produce, it could have made you be the less. It's not nothing you did. Somebody did this, okay? Because they're afraid of this breed coming up or something the way that it's supposed to this time, because they don't want to be judged. So somebody did something like, if everybody was so joyful and so happy about this, it could have been a little boy. Somebody could have already just took that child and gave it, or I heard somebody ate something, okay? Toasting to the seasons, okay? But they could have just gave this child to someone else. There could be something small in a baby at a certain age that these people need to these entities, okay? So with the 5G towers, okay, we'll just go into it in a second. Hold on one second. We'll go into it in a second. Wait 1 second. And like I said, whatever I'm talking about, people don't normally talk about this online or do this online. These people are meeting, or they're already linked up in their head, so they're thinking alike, right? So yeah. They've been feeling like they're in control for it. They've been in the dark doing stuff, but they had a little bit of discipline back then, is what I'm hearing. But they're not having the same discipline as their fathers. And they're saying, we're not our father's children. And it's like, oh, okay, well, I'm still who I am. So there's repercussions then. Texas is the reason why the Oval Office is in reverse. Whatever they're building in Texas is the reason why we don't have a main president and why they're doing doppelgangers and clones in the White House, or something is off kilter. Texas is becoming a new government, okay? Is what I'm hearing. It's like if all the states are supposed to have some horn, they're using all the other states' horns. They're using theirs, but they disconnected Wisconsin's or something else. Or if they could claim that, if they can bring negative energy into your area and claim that something is rogue or something is, then that's their way of causing the problems, causing the reaction. The reaction, the solution is to cut somebody off from something, but they don't have the authority here to do whatever this is. They're like murdering these babies or coming in other places and sending bounties on bellies or whatever. So there is all my exes. This could be a salty ex. This could be Lucifer's fall. Somebody could be in Texas rallying up, doing something, blocking me from having something that belongs to me in Texas, right? Because they're salty about something here. And so they just started dismantling something in the east. And they could be rallying up in the south here, like in Texas or something like this. And they want to me to go along with whatever this is, but it doesn't, whatever they can't fool me that whatever they're building does not include me. Or you don't want me tapped in right now because you don't want me to know. This is not, the table already been built. Okay, somebody flipped over the table. They don't plan on building it back. They're gonna build it back the way they want. It's like the same thing as the tablet. Moses went up there, the tablet got broke, and then they re-put it back together. The God didn't put it back together. They put it back together and put what they wanted on the tablet and brought it down. So we're never going to see eye to eye if you think that you're even my match or something like this. I don't care how much work these people have done. Okay? It doesn't matter. A King of Cups is in reverse with this Strength card. This Copeland, this is one of these older, maybe in the 90s or something like this. When they started whatever this is, something is falling. Something is deteriorating from that area here. Yeah, somebody thought that they was going to say they did something and got the t-shirt. I noticed how the back of this lion is harmed. He has a brace or something on his back. This is kind of like what my D-baby was doing to my back. Like, and she came and she was rubbing my back, and then she started doing something like, and she started touching my back, right? So this could be somebody that did something here. And then look, I had that pimple on my forehead, and I had to bust it last week, right? And there was a big white seed that looked like it could have been a white head, but I think it looked like a piece of rice that I had to squeeze out my head. And when I looked up I just did it real quick in the car. And when I looked up at my forehead, it was blood dripping down my forehead, right? So I feel like that was not just something, or maybe I was supposed to keep that. Okay, this could be why the oval is in the upright. I mean, in the reverse too, because whatever that is they put in my head could have came out. I don't know. It looked like this, but miniature, like the size of his, like it was tiny. Okay, it looked like a little oval thing, like that little egg thing, but it came out. And maybe this was supposed to stay. Maybe it's not. Yeah, look, we got the O or the world card energy right there. So it's like the enemies want to stay plugged in to God's seeds and then take the credit for dismantling something. You're not even supposed to have access to that information. You see what I'm saying? So as Source speaks to me, these people are hijacking it. So they say, oh, the only way through God to God is through me. We're going to go ahead and see what we can do to hijack that and bypass that. So this person is not getting the messages. We'll just get the messages. But they're still deteriorating things, and they're still ruining things with the information. They're not healing anything with themselves because they're demons, or they've been detached or removed from. They've already been numbered accordingly. So there's or numbers is starting, something like this. But they're trying to take our social security numbers and give you their numbers. This could be Mexico. They're trying to take like our social, what we know what we know as our social security number. That's what we've been using for a very long time. And I was just thinking about this the other day. When are we gonna get like 9. Wait, let me see how many digits is in it. 9. When are we gonna get like 10 and 12 digit? Um, like, do we have enough people here now to have a bigger, longer social security, or have we made it past? I think mine has 9, if I'm not mistaken. Have we made it into the tens or something like this with all these people? Maybe we can't go over that. Maybe that has something to do with the Georgia Guidestones, and we can't, with our social security system or whatever, we can't go beyond something. So they had to have some way where these new people could come in and take over our identities or our, and some of these people are already here in the land. They were just waiting to pounce. So somebody, a lion, or they've been watching lions or something like this to learn how to pounce all at once, like a whole bunch of, they're pouncing, but it's really hyenas doing this. Something is already damned. Okay, this person could have had the attention of a father or a feather all your life, and this person always treated this person better, and then they wanted your family, and then they wanted this and they wanted that, and this person don't even seem like they're like that, right? Just saying, God is saying these people look foolish, especially the ones that work for somebody else, and then you come and talk to my daughter about doing what the natural course of things is, raising a family or whatever, and you want to talk shit and say that that person is lazy or something like this, and one of these people are stealing money, but they're still working a job for the man, so you still connected to that system like that, but you calling yourself independent or something, or in the ones that's not, you're stealing from other people, so you're no better. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody trying to take something. They're trying to take something and they look silly. Like, you trying to make me look silly, and I'm just about to make you look silly. Like, God's wisdom will make your wisdom look silly. Your eternal horizon looks silly, motherfucker. It's the energy that you're giving it. Just like people, oh, it's the energy that you, when they want to steal your husband away or break up, it's the energy that you giving since you still around this person. Yeah, it's the energy you giving when you in that factory job and your ass don't want to be there too. You see what I'm saying? That's why I told you, letting these people trick you or something like this about a spot or whatever this is. I don't know. Somebody is spying. This person was spying on somebody's family to ruin it. So they could have ruined your family in a sense. But I'm telling you, this is what's coming for this person in the future. Can't touch it. Yeah, this person wanted to turn the sun in reverse and become the sun. All right? This is a Latino individual here. Well, at least the male and the daughter or whatever are Latino. Or Italians that are reincarnated as Latinos. Or Native Americans that could pass for Latino. It's all Oriental. So yeah, the world card energy is going to be okay in this situation. Family or not. Because I didn't steal anything, or she didn't steal anything from anybody. Yeah, like I said, two of cups or not. This is the son of David in the upright here. Okay? And you tried to give all the riches to this other person, is Jackson. This person was just a lovers with this person, or this was the criminal. If somebody got caught doing something criminal, this person was the lovers with that person. That person is the one that was stealing something and filling up these cups. This could be the world card could be the most important energy to God, but this person right here could be who they sent this person in the outer space or outer limits with. And they were lovers, and whatever they were doing there, if it was illegal or something, this is the person that would be going to jail, not me. If these people were in the background, this masculine has passed away or something. If this is this stepsister Sarah or whatever this is, they could have been lovers. They paired these people up in the outer realms, okay, and left me with the 9 to 5 version, which would be the dead version possibly, because there's no cap. These are people that won't think past the 9 to 5 or investing their money with the wife, knowingly communicating with the wife in the household to do something else awesome and invest the money. They could have they could have a third party attachment to the brain that's in another place in the world or somewhere else spying, that they could be seeming like the smart one that knows how to accumulate the money and make the money grow. But she's really tapping into your American wife, which is the real reservoir for all of it. and you fucking know it. And if you don't know, now you know. She's really coming back around you, connecting to you to come back around and tap into your wife to sip juice. So you never needed this. And that's why I was just saying in the car, I was just thinking, I said, I never needed, as America, I never needed slavery. I don't think. I'm going to ponder on that for the rest of the day. So, who really was benefiting from, who thought of slavery, who started selling slaves, who benefited, who was patient for 400 years or 75 years? Who, the world, what did the something world organization? Who, who benefited from it? Who benefited from it? Page of Wands message. Somebody was just the lover of this person. They were not the wife of this person. Actually, this is a coveting sister that should have her rights revoked or restricted because you tried to covet your sister's spouse and your sister coveted the spouse. All these hoes coveted my spouse. It just means they cloned them or something like this. It's just it. I shouldn't have to feel no kind of ways about it. The soul is already going to be kind of cold or reserved or something once you realize that this is something that was being done to you. There's no hard feelings. If these people were to come to me and confess or something, I would have already decided if I want to deal with them or not. You're not going to force your way. You're not going to do whatever the fuck this is. You're going to admit to whatever you did, or you don't even fuck with me. And I can decide, because I wasn't tapped in when you did it. I could decide if I want to mess with you. I'm not about to just, oh, everybody's forgiven. Come on. Fuck that. It don't work like that. Okay? Queen of Cups. That's that. Emotions is off to the side, nigga. This is the Queen of Wands speaking. You get what I'm saying? Something like that. Queen of Cups is in reverse because they took a leap of faith to do something. All right? And so justice is coming in here. There are some star energy, or these could be these stars falling from the sky. This could be me pulling away from even watching tarot, or because there could be a lot of dark energies hiding in that and standing in my own strength, or, you know what I'm saying? Even though I don't let it influence me, something can still influence you even if you don't let it a little bit. So I'm just testing something out. Okay? This could also be a male trying to be funny and make it so that you only look at one tarot reader. This could be somebody that acting like they're your husband. You're not. Because I'm not getting married. Again, after whatever this is, or extra, or whatever it is. No. Why would I add another masculine or another spouse onto something and shit ain't even coming in here? That don't make no sense. No, thank you. Emperor energy, that's a command, motherfucker. Quit playing with me, because y'all gonna be going to jail for trying to marry me. You might even go to the dungeon for doing it in the past if you're not producing nothing that's beneficial to me. Yeah, somebody is a loving, but somebody ain't to be played with, and that's just the bottom line. Hold on one second, y'all. Here they go with these waves hurting my side right now. I'm gonna go get some drink of water or whatever, and I'll be back in about, I don't know, I might come back in an hour. And then we could do the scriptures then. I feel like this is key. It's kind of even shaped like a key. This is key enough. I'll be back.